on at the same time. Uh, we were texting, so I thought he might like to jump in here. I know.
Yeah, I just messaged him actually and told him that told him I've sent the link, so he'll be he should be popping on pretty soon. I'm not too sure how many people will join up to say g'day because it is like early morning, I guess, and people are working and doing all sorts of stuff. So,
Oh yeah.
shut up.
Uh-oh.
Let me just open that up and I'll get that over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the chats too. We'll get the chat popped out here.
Yeah, here we go. I'll open that up. I better mute that too. Let's have a go. Come on, mute. There you go. Muted. Yes, I got wrong. So how you going, mate? Can you hear me, Rodney?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a little preoccupied at the moment.
Bit hard with one screen, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. When I added a screen to my computer at home, man, and I tell you what, it's been fantastic.
I know. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Margie,
whiz bang. Good morning, Ken. Hey, did you get my email, Ken?
I got a whiz bang. How are you, mate? He did a nice little video actually with the music to Gilligan's Island, and I found it quite amusing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at some of those videos. I think he told me he was doing a series of them, like 3,000. He said, I think.
Holy moly!
If I read his email correctly.
Okay.
Hey, Ken.
He's a couple of zeros out. I'm not sure about that. Good to see Margie. Yes, it is. It might be a Saturday, mightn't it? No. Yeah, I'm just checking out. Just checking out how Rodney is. As you can see, Rodney's in the hospital there. He couldn't afford food at his place, so he thought he'd pop into hospital and get some free food. I don't know if you know this, Rodney. When did you meet her?
Do what?
When did you meet her, Rodney? When did you meet her? You met her on a meeting. And what happened? Your heart stood still. I do run. I do run.
Okay, hey, Matt, you got to take the blur off of him now.
You got to take the what?
The blur.
It's a bit. Ron. Let me tell you something, mate. The blur is only complimentary to Ron's face. It's
True Drone Reviews. Good morning, Brian.
True Drone Reviews. How are you, mate? How are you? He put up a video the other day with some retro games on it, man. I'll tell you what, I spent a lot of time wasting my life away playing some of those games. Funny stuff. Can you hear us okay, Ron?
Yeah, it's let me come out or pop out and come back. It's real broken up.
Let
me try to come back in here.
It's shocking.
Okay. So Brian says I look great.
He hasn't got his glasses on, has he?
No, he doesn't.
No, sorry, you're doing good, mate. You're doing good. So you popping in for an op tomorrow, are you?
Yeah, the surgery is tomorrow. It's expected. They said they expect it to last 4 to 6 hours, and then I'll go through a lot of rehab and stuff. So,
yeah,
gonna be some fun times.
I wouldn't doubt that, mate. I wouldn't doubt that.
I was just chatting with Ron on a messenger while I was chatting with you, actually, And I was telling him about, the food. They don't have a very big menu here. And for the most part, it's all pretty good food. Good morning, Rick Halber. Good morning, Artco.
Okay, that's better.
Rick Halber and Alka and Daddy of 13.
Oh, Daddy of 13. Good morning. And but there's only one item on their menu that I don't like, other than the fish.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the chicken salad.
Not good.
I mean, I love a good chicken salad sandwich, but when it falls off in chunks, that can't be good.
Is it chicken?
You know what chicken salad is?
Yeah, I know what chicken salad is.
The question is chicken.
That's kind of what I'm worried about, because it certainly didn't taste like chicken.
Hey, Ron, how long have you been exercising for, mate? How many years?
Obviously not long enough.
Yeah, because normally it shows when people exercise. Hey.
Thanks, buddy.
That was real nice of him, wasn't it, Ron?
Yeah. I'm not doing much today, just the bicycle today. I got a little bit of an injury, and this is even kind of tough.
Yeah,
so,
right.
I injured some ribs the other day, and I'm not at the top of my game. So, a little short-winded, but I'm doing okay.
We're talking to a bloke here who's just about to go in for heart surgery, and you're whinging about your stupid ribs, mate. Come on.
Wow. It just shows you what kind of guy he is, Matt.
He doesn't care.
It's all about him,
He came on here for sympathy, and
Hold on.
You didn't know you were going to get abused, did you, Ron?
Yes, he did.
Yes, I did. I would worry if I didn't. And I'm like, uh-oh, what's up?
Something wrong, eh?
They don't like me anymore.
Yeah, you can start to worry when we start to be nice to you, mate.
Yeah, that's when you worry.
That's not good. Wow, we got a few popping in here. Andrew, how are you, buddy? How are you? Nathaniel Lee, great to see Nathaniel every time, mate. He's a young fella into the drones and all that. So it's fantastic to see younger people into the droning arena. Actually, I haven't checked out Nathaniel for a while. I've got to get on his channel. It's so hard between going out, flying, editing, putting all the stuff together, and trying to check people's stuff out. It's just, oh man, time consuming. But great to see him. Great to see Curtis Dart. Oh my God, I didn't think anyone.
I don't know about Iron Man, Curtis, but
hey, Rodney.
Yeah.
What you need to do is kind of what I did in Hawaii. When I found that cute little gal, she had the red bathing suit and a little Santa hat. I went up and I said, "Oh man, you got to be the cutest little Mrs. Claus I've ever seen." She's like, "Oh, thank you." And I'm like, "Would you like to be on YouTube?" And she's like, "Oh yeah." That's what you need to do with those nurses there, buddy.
Ron.
Oh yeah.
Ron.
I ain't that guy. I don't have that kind of nerve, and I have a wife that comes up here.
Well, there are times when you can do that.
Yeah. Ron.
Yeah,
Ron.
Yeah.
He's got a heart condition. Don't tell him that.
That might get him jump started there.
You're not wrong.
No?
That'll do it every time.
Oh yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
So I actually thought that I'd get this live together to see who pop on, just to say good day to Rodney, because there's a lot of people who probably haven't chatted to Rodney. Probably a lot that have, to be honest. There'd probably be the whole droning community there who have passed on their best. But I just asked Ron if he, I just asked Rodney if if he'd like to come on and do a live, so everyone could pop on and say good day to him, and wish him the best for tomorrow, because I know I do. I wish him all the best for tomorrow's little procedure. Well, it's not little, but. So wish you all the best, mate. That's for sure. Good morning, Matt. Crew. Just out of bed.
Moment, guys.
Virtual reality trucking Welshman. He's the bloke I worked with in Canada when I was over there. Gwen.
Who's that Welshman?
He's a Welshman, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was over there. He was in Cambridge in Ontario. When I was over there driving, he was driving for Challenger Motor Freight back then too. Yeah, good bloke. And look at that, all the best for sure and more. There you go, mate. We're all behind you, Rodney. You know that, mate. Eh?
I know. I've told you, and I told Ron and several other of the guys. The outpouring of well wishes and prayers from the YouTube community has been tremendous, and I've actually, it's humbling to know that there are so many people out there that think enough of me that they're praying for me and wishing me to get well and stuff. So
yeah,
it's nice,
and it's sincere too, because they're not even in your will. So, it's.
Neither are you, Matt.
I know. Well, get off my life then. Where are we? No, all seriousness, mate. You're right too. It's and lately too. There's been we had Daddy of 13, and we had Rick too go through a bit of stuff there, and now
Oh yeah, I mean, anytime someone in the community has a problem or an illness or something, man, everybody just they send out the prayers and they provide encouragement, and it's just good to see. It really is.
Yeah, man.
Kind of restores your faith in the human race.
It does, doesn't it? Because it's so clouded with so much bullshit about things that really are irrelevant when it comes to humanity. It's and to have things like this, and that people are people. People are just people, and when you care about someone, it shows.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Do you see that comment Curtis Start made?
This one here?
Yeah. And Curtis, I want to make it perfectly clear, buddy. These are not PJs. This is the latest in hospital gowns.
What you need to do, Rodney, is take one of those home in your next live stream at home.
So what you saying, Ron? Milk this for all it's worth.
Hell yeah, brother. Damn right.
And there you go. Rodney. Show us the flap, mate. Show us the flap at the back.
That's certainly the last thing you want to see.
Because I don't know what he means. I've got to put a visual on this, I don't know.
You asked for it.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time there's been a butt on my show. Last time was mine, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I seem to remember that one.
Yeah.
I'm glad I missed that day.
It was probably good that you did, Ron. It would have traumatized you for years and years.
No, it would have turned him.
I'm still not over it.
That's why you're in hospital. Yeah.
What you did to him, Matt?
Well, actually, Matt, there's two reasons I'm in the hospital.
Yes.
One is the one you just mentioned, and the other one is I let some clown from South Dakota
Oh, I
talk me into go and eat these hot dogs in Pennsylvania. Well, I find it kind of strange that he forced me to eat 4 of them,
and you did a great job at that.
and I did. Well, I'm good at eating 4 hot dogs. Hence the hospital room.
Ron.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
It probably is, and later on,
or Ron's fault. It's always his fault.
later on that week, I went back and had 2 more, so I'll probably be your roommate here pretty soon.
All right, well, come on. We'll take this together, eh?
Yeah. We'll both enjoy that chicken salad. And we'll both have our little gowns on, and yeah, that'll be a visual channel, Matt.
Hey, I want to say good morning to you, and also, Matt, put up Whizbang's last comment.
I'm going to say good day to you too, and thanks very much, Nathaniel. I hope you get one soon, mate. I'll be looking forward to some footage from you, mate. Turns what?
I hate when Rodney runs down the hallway singing Sound of Music, The Hills.
Are alive with the sound of music. Hey, I can just see an intro now for Rodney. To be honest.
You should get that music from, or that clip from Anger Management. I feel pretty.
Oh, pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Isn't that the best? I love that. That's a great movie, man. Great movie. And I like drones. Yeah, good on you, mate.
You says my heart's repaired, but I still don't look any prettier. Well, he doesn't know yet. It hasn't been fixed yet, Hugh.
Well, apparently he's going in getting his heart all fixed up and all that, but he's going in for a facelift too. And he's going to have to. We're going to have to get rid of that beard, mate. I'm afraid.
When I come out of this, you'll see a whole new Rodney.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah, a new wardrobe and everything.
Yeah.
That's it.
The latest in hospital wear.
Latest in hospital wear.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to put the link in the chat here for for anyone who wants to pop on, because I know Hugh's set up to do it. Whether he can do it or not, I don't know. But I'll pop it in. And
hey, Eric, tell Tiff I said hi.
RC Crazy, yes. Eric, how are you, buddy? Here we go.
Andrew, I don't think I got a chance to say hi to you. Good morning to everybody, or good day to you.
I can't tell who's RC Crazy. Here we go. I've got to get a wrench on him. Boom. There we go. Whizbang hasn't got one either. Boom. Ascar. Well, he hasn't got one either. See how easily I'm doing this, Ron? It took me ages to do for you, mate. I told you I didn't trust you.
I wouldn't trust him either, Matt.
No.
And worst of all, I wouldn't even trust Rodney Bell.
Yeah.
You got to watch him. A bit of a. Here we go. Okay, I think I've covered everybody there. Everyone's a moderator of my channel. I've left it up.
Whizbang is coming up with him today. He says, then you catch Rodney out there doing his Marilyn Monroe spin over the air vent.
Oh. And you can be singing "Happy Birthday, Mr. President."
Yeah, you can sing out to Lloyd.
Happy birthday.
Hello, Tiff. Backwards. Oh,
It's sight and a half, wouldn't it, eh?
you know, I'm thinking maybe I better go shut my door.
Yeah. Might get a little rowdy.
I'll be right back.
We might actually see that flap you were talking about. Here we go. Oh no, just
He's closing it up.
he was too. He's very coy about that, wasn't he?
Yeah, we'll see how he walks back in.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
oh darn it.
Oh, he's conscious. He's conscious of that flap. She's back. Shush, shush. Rodney, you looking good, mate.
She's back.
I said he's back. He's back.
Oh, sounded like you said she's.
No, mate. No.
I was gonna say, my
Hey,
hair
how are you, Miss RC Custom Designs? Oh, she was in here before, actually. Yes. Oh no, she's just popped in because RC. Yeah. Anyway, blah blah blah.
Get with the program, Matt.
I know. I'll get there eventually. Probably not, actually. Oh, that's fantastic. So what does the day hold for you today, mate?
Well, I don't think I'm scheduled for any tests, so I'm pretty much free to wander about the halls and harass the nurses and the patients.
There you go. Everybody needs a hobby,
Yeah. And what better place to have a hobby than a hospital?
Dude,
Yeah.
you could have done an Addy mode all the way down.
If I had my drone with me, but my wife refuses to bring it.
What's wrong with it?
I wonder why.
I don't know. I can't figure it out.
You could have done a sunrise there from the hospital.
Yeah.
Is that window open?
It's funny. I checked before you fly, and I'm sitting here in my hospital room. And I hit before you fly because I just wanted to see what come up. Hospital helipad, and it said I'm good to go. And I'm like, darn! And me without my drone.
Man, and there'd be that sign above the door going into the cardiac ward. Please turn off all mobile devices and phantom fours.
Yeah. Well, Matt, or somebody should lend you a Mavic Mini. It'd be a little more incognito.
Discreet.
Yeah.
Good on you, Nathaniel. I'll see you later, mate. Thanks for popping through, mate. Awesome
Have
stuff.
a good one, Nathaniel.
Catch you soon. But I'd rather have a blue. It's just generic, man. It'll get the job done. Goodness me. Fussy. Well, these people are fussy, aren't they?
Well, sometimes, and I tell you, I think old Ken can probably be one of the worst ones for fussing.
Ken? Oh, yeah. Just give me a second. Give me.
Oh.
Hey, man, we finally got rid of him.
Yeah.
Oh. Ron, this went off as planned. We'll finish the live stream without him then.
There you go. That works. Oh.
So go ahead.
So they don't have any plans, anything scheduled for you today?
Not that I know of.
Then what time tomorrow?
They're going to be coming to get me around 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Then they're going to take me down to prep and then last I heard at 7, they're going to put me under the knife.
Okay.
Leave me wide open.
Not train.
I train. How are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, that's here we go. Hugh, how are you, buddy?
G'day, boys.
Hugh.
How you doing, Bells?
Hey, bud.
How you doing, Mr. Bell? What's
I'm
happening?
doing all right. I'm hanging in there.
Good to hear. Good to hear. So no surgery yesterday.
No, the surgery is tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
I think there was a miscommunication somewhere, but the surgery is tomorrow, and then you probably won't see me for a few days.
Holy shit, Michael.
Thank God.
Sorry.
Drone worship is in the house.
Oh, no. You got to live stream it, by the way, Rodney, according to Curtis. That'll be good. Michael, Michael, what are we going to do with you?
Hang on a minute, guys.
Don't you put me backstage.
What the hell is on Philly's face?
Looks like Vegemite.
No, it's Ash Wednesday, guys. It's Ash Wednesday now. Hold on. I asked the priest to do something a little bit different. Where's the camera? So normally they give it to you on the forehead. So he gave it to me on the forehead because by law they have to do that, by church law. But I asked him, I said, I'm working so hard on the treadmill. Can you make me look like a beast mode and just run it through my eyes too? So he dug deep and he ran it across my nose. And now I'm a freaking fighter all day. But it sounded like a great idea. But now I realized I got to go the whole day looking like this.
I thought you were just trying on makeup. No judgment, you know.
No, this is my
Hey guys, I gotta run, man.
Rodney, okay, mate.
I'll talk to y'all later. Michael, you look pretty good, man, with your makeup on, brother.
Thank you, Rodney.
Rodney, I'll touch base with you when Tom comes in.
Okay.
When-
You good
Okay.
to see you again, brother.
Take care, bud.
Yeah.
All right, man. You guys take care.
Yeah, you too, Rodney. All the
All right,
best.
bye.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking, Michael, I think that holy water actually burnt you like a vampire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, you got
I'm so mad.
Get
I'm
outta here.
so mad. I wanted to say hi to Rodney.
Oh,
Sucks.
Me too.
shit.
All good.
He had to go,
All
mate.
good, man.
He had to go. That was the whole idea of this live, to get Rodney on and everyone pop on and say good day to him. There you go. Rodney Bell, top and all. Hey, Michael, your microphone is really, really low.
Hello.
Well, listen, mate, I'm getting ready to get on the treadmill. I wanted to say good morning. He called me last night. We had about an hour talk, and I know he's getting ready for surgery. So I wanted to come in, give him a little laugh, and get on the treadmill.
You are looking good, Mike. I like the makeup, man.
It's not makeup, it's ashes. I
I know,
swear to you, man. I'm not kidding. He got a good kick out of it too. He ran it across my underneath my eyes. I'm going to wipe it off, actually. But I thought before I wipe it off, I'd show Rod.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'll keep the center ones.
Yeah.
Guys, how do I get out of here now? What do I do?
Carefully.
Carefully.
Eject. Boom.
There's no button. There's no done. Yeah, just
You're gonna-
eject me, Matt.
That's it. You're stuck with us.
There you go. No, I'm still here. What's up, Margie? Hear you. Everyone can see and hear you. Am I still backstage?
No, mate, you're still here, dude.
How do you,
There's a
where's
little
the button?
button at
Isn't
the
there
bottom
usually a
that
button?
says
Oh,
leave
you gotta
studio.
actually tap on the screen, man.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes.
here we go. See you guys later.
See you,
Please
Mike. Good to see you, bud.
These newfangled things called touchscreens. Yeah, they're a bit, they're a bit iffy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just rolled out of bed and saw Rodney was on.
You looking sleepy, bud?
Oh, dude, I swear to you, I just rolled out of bed when I saw Rodney was on. I was like, yo, shirt, Rodney's shirt. Okay, boom, check. And then here, and then, yep, nope. So
He's
that
out.
sucks.
Yeah, well, here comes Ron again. There you are.
Ah, Mr. Ron. Hey, how you
Ron.
doing, buddy?
Daniel, how are you, buddy?
Rock.
I'm surviving.
Yeah.
I'm not out
Anything
of the
new with
woodwork
you?
myself, dude.
No,
I have no idea.
man. What's
I don't know
happening
what's going on.
to all of us, man? We're all falling apart.
Oh, yeah, audio and video is a bit scratchy there,
Yeah.
Ron. Yeah, kind of sound a bit robotic.
In and out he goes. Yeah, no, I'm still having
Yeah.
liver problems. And-
Yep.
Bad Bad, man. Bad.
I got to see Ron White Girl wasted last night. That was new to me. I've never seen, not you, Ron. Ron, my buddy Ron, who I do videos with often. Drunk as a skunk yesterday, man. He was just lit. Somehow our day started off with having lunch and then somebody challenging Ron to drink half a bottle of Cuban rum and chug it. And from there, progressively turned into Ron telling his 42-year-old friend to get his nipples pierced. Then we went to a tattoo place, and then we offered to pierce his nipples for free, and the whole thing got wild. if you, it was like a hangover event. If you guys ever watched that movie, dude. Like, I felt really bad for Ron's friend because he was like the stew of the crew. You know, we almost convinced him to leave the tattoo parlor with pierced nipples and a tribal tattoo for Mike Tyson's warrior on his face. Like, that's how degrading that whole day was for this poor guy. But Ron turned into the biggest baby. It was like you had to babysit him the whole time, man. You know, he's hitting on girls. I'm like, Ron, that girl's got to be like 50. He's like, well, she looks 20 to me. I'm like, oh.
That's more than half a bottle, dude.
Bro, gone, obliviated.
Good thing,
So if you
man. Older women, fast horses, and stronger whiskey.
Bro,
Make for a good night.
if you go to the Adventures of Fat Man and Blobbin, you can watch his buddies get his nipples pierced. It was the weird, and the guy that was doing the piercing or watching the piercing was gay, so he kept saying gay jokes while the guy was getting his nipples pierced, which just made it even weirder. It was a really strange event. I'm not gonna lie, man. Yesterday was really off the rocker.
Here's the hashtag: things that don't happen in Canada.
Right. But the food was fantastic. We had some really good food, man. It was great.
Memories, dude. Memories. You'll never forget that night.
No, well, I'm also not 20 anymore. That would have been something I really enjoyed in my 20s. You know, now that I'm dirty 30s, bro, you don't really do crazy shit like that anymore, dude. You wake up wishing you never did what you did that night. See, when you're in your 20s, you drink, right? You're fine the next day. You just get up, go to work, and it starts all over again. But yeah, so like I can't drink, so I watched all these idiots go through it. So I was the only sober one there watching all of this take place.
Eric, Eric, he's rocking the nipple piercing too.
There you go. Except now, all we've done is tell gay jokes ever since. Like, you like gay joke after gay joke. Like, you don't get your nipples pierced as a dude, and I'm not gonna tell gay jokes. Like, it follows suit with getting nipples pierced. You know, you gotta expect that now. Like,
Hey, Hugh.
Yeah.
Another hashtag: things that don't happen in South Dakota either. Hey guys, I gotta pop out. I gotta get ready to head to work. So, thanks for having me in, Matt.
Oh, no worries.
Dan, hope you feel better today.
I'm working on it, man. Oh, I didn't drink, so I feel fine. I'm just watching. I'm gonna call every retarded person I hung out with yesterday and ask how they feel.
Yeah.
And do it before lunchtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Ron, I doubt, is awake after half a bottle and a whole pitcher of beer. I bet he's like,
Who needs it? Who needs it?
If you thought that's weird, I have to call around and find a place that has ostriches that would be willing to let me go hang out with their ostriches all day. And that's what I have brewing in the background for the YouTube channel. But you won't understand that until later.
My life is so boring. That's all I got.
Okay.
My life is boring. Nipple piercing, ostriches, and
Like, I don't know, man.
I'm not living.
No, it's from Florida.
Matt, what you got forward to in August when you come to the States?
Yes. I am the body painting artist. You know that. I have to take Peter's place.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hook you up with that.
Thank you.
When you're done with that and you want to learn how to party the right way, come hang out in Florida. We'll show you what it's all about. We got you, man. You will end up with a night you will never guaranteed forget.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah.
Actually, I do remember a few good nights back in Florida back in the day. See you, Ron. Take care, buddy.
Peace out, guys. Take care.
Later,
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, the 80s were a crazy time in Florida. That's all I got to say. I remember those days.
Matter of fact, I'll here because I know everybody's gonna have a hard time remembering that name I just said.
Say morning to Mason here, popping in. Thanks for chatting. You miss Rodney. He had to nick off, so he's as Rick said, he might be off getting a couple of blood tests or whatever. The nurses might be hassling him out, which I'm sure you're no stranger to.
DW.
How are you going there, mate?
Inguinal hernia still hasn't been resolved. I still have my hernia in my umbilical cord, and we still don't have my results back in my liver yet.
Ouch.
So
Sorry to hear that.
hey, man, I just quit updating everybody because I think at this point it was pointless. It's like I don't know where it's going, and they don't have an idea where it's going, so I don't want to keep telling people one thing, and then I hear from a doctor that it's not right, and then I have to change it. Like it got old to the point where it was like, well, I can't give these guys constructive information, so I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah. Sounds all up in the air, mate. Bloody hell. They know what they're doing?
It is. Yo, I'm gonna share this in private chat and let you share it if you want to. This was the YouTube video from yesterday's antics. I put it in private chat if you want to copy the link and share it. I can't post some live comments on here.
You can't post? Why not?
Not on StreamYard. I suppose I could if I go to the actual here.
Morning, Michael Ghost. How you doing?
I could here. Let's see if that works. Am I a moderator? No, I don't think I am. Am I?
I missed.
Yeah. Okay, it's up. So
I missed Jay. I'll go. Sorry, Jay. Sorry, mate. I just missed Joe Santiago here. I was going to say good morning to him too. Asgard, did I give you a wrench, mate? Oh, no, you are.
Asgard Studios. I haven't seen you.
I got my hammer here. Does that count?
That's the go, mate.
Wait, were you able to lift that?
That's right. I am worthy.
You are worthy, sir.
He is Thor. He's got Excalibur too in the back there somewhere, I should imagine.
Oh my gosh. I have the reforged Narsil, if you know what that is. Do we have a true nerd on our hands? Do we?
You haven't seen my my studio in the
collection? No?
There's swords everywhere. No, I'm a big collector. Actually, I used to teach HEMA, Historical European Martial Arts. Yeah, for years.
No kidding. Matt, do you know what the Narsil is? The reforged Narsil?
Narsil, no.
Okay. All right. Well, he's not quite the nerd we are.
Lord of the Rings, man. The sword.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, brother.
I've seen Lord of the Rings, a whole lot of them.
The sword that gets stepped on and shattered and then gets reforged later on.
Oh, bloody hell.
I've got Aragorn's Ranger sword up on the wall there. That's my only sword here that's not a real sword. Everything else is real in here.
I'm so glad you didn't call him Strider. Thank you.
Well, that was his name too. Right?
I know, but when he had his Ranger sword, it was Ranger. He didn't call him Strider. Everybody always there's Aragorn, Strider, and he's a Ranger, but there's three different ways to put him in a category, man. You got to figure out which one suits him best. What? Dude, we're nerding here for a sec. Can you give us
No, I'm going to share this. Bloody hell.
Wait, the nipple thing?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I told you.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I can't watch. Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Does it have audio?
That'd be the most painful goddamn thing I can ever imagine.
Oh, yeah, there's no music, is there?
No. Well, there is, but you won't get copyright because it didn't pick him off for it either. There's light music playing in the background, but because people are talking, it doesn't pick it up all the way.
Can you hear that? You can't hear that, can you?
No, you forgot to tap audio when you would share. If you stop the share, and then when you go to do it again, just hit add audio and then share. You can do it right from where you just left off.
I just didn't do that properly.
So just for everybody who's wondering, this happened yesterday.
Be careful sharing the screen. No, whatever. Okay, let's have a go.
Turn off too? We're in Operation.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, Operation Pierce Chris's nipples.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay.
Oh, come out my nipples now. Come on, come out my nipples now.
Dude, Anya's playing in the background.
You gotta just make eye contact. You in a really weird way. All right.
You were the only one laughing. Did you know that? In that room?
Yes.
It's going down right now. It's going down. I feel like Antifa.
Oh, come on. Fight. Wrestle her off. Don't do it. She doesn't look that tough. Come on. Come on.
They're just rewatching. This is crazy. He's like, I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
Nope. Not watching. Can't do
I
it.
told you this was like a hangover day. I don't know what happened. I was sober and it still seemed out of place.
Got to be kidding me.
Oh, frick it.
Where's
No,
my
she
not?
didn't do it yet. She was just putting
tab?
marks to make sure they were even.
She got to concentrate. Picasso, come on, Bruce, get in here.
So then
Picasso.
oh no,
Oh, my
buffering.
goodness.
Adrian, how are you, buddy?
Wow, really? It's buffering?
What the hell's going on here?
It just started to buffer like this. There we go.
It's breaking YouTube. It's so good.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yoink. Crunk.
no, she's not doing anything yet. She's just putting the little black dots so she can make sure the piercings are even.
Yeah, but it's anticipation, right?
Yeah. Wow. You may want to turn the quality down just a tad. Just tap it down to like 720 or 480. It'll play solid.
I'm ready.
It's at 360.
Oh wow! Holy mackerel. Okay. Well, we can't go any lower than that unless we go 240.
Wow.
So now he thinks she's already done it, so he reaches for him.
I feel like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh,
I feel like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Ron is so hammered. I told you he's white girl wasted at this point.
is she done yet?
No, she's just
For
putting the marks.
Christ's sake.
So now he immediately goes to grab. Wait for it.
Oh, no.
Did you turn the audio down?
Oh, is he going to scream?
No, I could barely hear it. You had it up louder a little bit. Here it comes. Here comes the touch. Don't touch it. What?
Dr. Queen, you can't touch it.
Can't touch it. Da, 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 da.
That's the gay guy, Bruce.
We're going to surgery.
We're gonna roll in a minute, bro.
Oh,
She has Tourette's too, so watch out.
oh no.
That'd be amazing.
Is this after like half a bottle, is it?
Yeah, no. So Chris has only had 2 beers and a shot. This is how dumb he is because we just convinced him to do it. He's a great friend. He's a great friend just to have around. Like when you want to do something stupid, you know.
This sounds like Jackass.
God, that's why I said I don't understand yesterday. Like I felt like I was in my 20s again. I'm turning 33. Like what's going on here? People do this stuff still? I almost wanted to go hang at a college frat when I was doing it.
Is he gonna misses?
Nope.
Okay.
He said he wanted to do it at that point because we all offered to do it for free. YouTube University will teach you everything you need to know. So we offered to pierce his nipples. He was like, So what's funny about this is after this happens, right? The agreement was Ron would pay for one nipple and he would pay for one. So it would only be $50, right? So altogether it was $108 for 2 nipples. The funny thing was, if Ron paid for the nipple, and he had to go drink 1.6 million Scoville heat unit silencer sauce after he immediately gets his nipples pierced. So when he's done, and I don't think we got it on footage, but when he's done, we go outside and he takes a big old drop of 1.6 and then screams and panics through the parking lot and then cries like a baby and drops to his knees and has no water. You don't see any of that though, unfortunately, because somebody didn't record. But
That's upsetting. Oh no. Oh no.
there we go.
Come on. Come on.
Colder on the left side.
Now she's pushing the stud through.
Damn. Yep. Too old for that shit.
Oh,
piercing.
mama.
Yeah, wait. You might want to.
Oh, hold on.
That. Might want to cut that. Are we gonna find out how far this goes?
Well,
that's legit gonna play, bro.
That was the end of that video.
Oh boy.
That was the end of that video.
That was the end of that video. Good time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, Adrian, I sent you a link, mate. He might be on his way to work.
On that note, I've got to actually go out and do some groceries, guys. I got an appointment, so
you know what's funny?
Later. Thanks for having me on, Matt.
Hey, no worries, mate. No worries. Thanks for popping in, man.
All right,
Matt,
take care, Dan.
Later, bro. I just popped up your stream, and now your map, your picture is piercing my own nipples with a girl holding a thing. That's what it took the screenshot as just now.
Oh man,
you better hope it doesn't save that screenshot, man.
Dude, no.
Bro.
No. Oh my god.
Let's see here. All right, and I think we have his buddy, because we did the arm infraction. That was the other day. Yeah, here. This is the. Oops, I didn't want to add that to the queue. This is the one. Let's see. Cancel. Ron doesn't care if you play these. He's all for it. Close player. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna share this one too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You can share from your screen, can't you, or not?
Yeah. This one is you can run this one too. This is funny because this hot sauce is hot. This is what we gave dude. So Ron gives it to his stepson, and he takes way more than is advised. And I felt so bad for him. I have no idea how he put up with it, dude. Even a drop touches my tongue, I immediately go beet red, and I feel like I want to cut the tip of my tongue off. So this poor guy, I don't think he knew what he was walking into, because Ron just suckered him.
Okay, I'm just pushing on that now. Give me a second.
This was extremely painful. Dude, his ears had to be ringing like. So we made friends with the Pucker Butt Company guy, the guy that runs Pucker Butt. He's the one that makes all the flamethrower hottest candies and all that stuff that like are ridiculously hot. The one chip challenge, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
We are now friends with that guy, and anytime we want something, we just ask him. He sends it, and we do stupid stuff with it.
See you later, Rick. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Later, Rick.
Yep, praise for Rodney, mate. Good on you, man. I'll catch you soon, mate. No worries. Did I say Adrian? Adrian, I sent you a link if you want, mate. That's all good. Got it. Okay. No music in this one?
No.
Righto. Should be okay.
Oh, whatever's in the background.
The silencer.
But my stepson is. So go for it.
How much do you want me to do?
Here, open it.
So Ron told him he's not allowed to talk for 3 minutes after he puts it in his mouth. And let me tell you something, guys. I had a drop of this, and I love hot stuff. This is no joke, man. Whatever that is crazy.
Yeah. A bloke at work had a spray, and it went through the whole room, and everyone was gagging.
Yep. Yeah, this even touches your tongue, man. You're in a world of hurt. I don't think he knew that. So Ron told him, like, yeah, half an eyedropper. I was like, oh my God. When I heard how much he did, I was like, no. I can't even imagine being him at that point. Like 2 drops.
Are you having a problem? How do you all them gym muscles for what?
Push down, right?
All right. You ready?
God, you can smell it.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
That would be enough.
Is that acid?
Oh, that's way too much, bro.
But
that's death.
Yes.
You're so death.
You have to stay quiet for 3 whole minutes.
The idea of the challenge is to stay silent. You can't say anything.
You're no good. You ready?
I've got footage from yesterday from my buddy Pedro where we just gave Chris one dab and he was like freaking out.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh my god, that was so much, and it went down his throat. It's burning everything.
3 minutes. Put your timer on.
Instantly, you instantly feel the burn with this. It's not a joke. So he's feeling it. He's just trying to act like he's not.
Oh yeah, look at him.
Yeah, he thought this was going to be easy. All of a sudden, he realized he just made a mistake.
Yeah. One of the hottest things you had. Oh,
Here we go. You can just see the mistake setting in.
Come on, 2.5 minutes left. Oh yeah.
All regret from here.
Can't talk. Where you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy?
Oh my god, dude, his mouth had to be on fire, bro. Let's see how long you can stay seated for.
He's hurting, man.
He's shaking now, dude.
Lock your phone.
All right, so when people start covering their ears, that means their ears are ringing. That means it's so hot that it's actually got their head ringing. Rodney, what's up, bro? Rodney in the chat. Oh my god, dude, he is just dying right now. You see how his forehead's getting glossy?
Yeah, dude. Oh,
he's starting to sweat.
What? Nasty ass.
Oh. No.
Bro.
How much time?
It's like, it's so painful and it just doesn't go away. It just stays.
A minute and 15 seconds.
That'd go on for an hour.
And he still has like 1 minute and 10 left. We told him he only had to do it for 3 minutes. The challenge is 10 minutes. You can't talk or drink anything.
He's shaking.
This is 3 minutes in, dude. He's dying.
Make your face.
He's gonna be next to Rodney before we know it.
Hey,
I'm
Sammy.
telling you.
No, he said screw you.
God, dude, his ears just have to be ringing.
I can't do it. I honestly, I did it twice today, and I'm good. I ain't doing it no more. So my stepson thought he was he could do it, and it looks like he did so far.
You'd only do it to your stepson.
Sammy, come on. Goofball. How much time's left?
Oh,
15 seconds. Now we get to find out what he has to say.
The thing is, you already said a word, so yeah, you said.
Start again.
Look at him. Milk don't help. How hot is it? It's hot as fuck. You want to do it again? Oh my god, no. It's hot. It's like it's instant. And then, oh my god. It's instant hot. And it will last there for 15 to 20 minutes. Yes, I had to pay for him to do this. Hey,
$20 is $20.
Tattoo. Support autism. Yeah, buddy.
Oh my god.
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
Oh my god. Sammy, come here, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god. It don't go away, does it?
Into the bat cave.
What a beer.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no more beer.
Oh, it's making me cry second time around.
Nobody would do it at a birthday party.
I bet you wish it was snowing outside.
Bro.
I offered up to like $50.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Oh.
Gargling with milk.
You got a popsicle.
Oh, you got a popsicle.
Yeah. Suck on that. Yeah.
He's eating it, dude. He's gonna get brain freeze with burn.
Look at me. Entertainment. This sucks. How far can you go down on that? No homo. Is that helping? It only helps until you run out.
Dude, he's literally eating popsicles like they're nothing. He's got to have brain freeze.
His mouth's on fire, dude.
It melts before it touches your tongue because it's so hot. What's up, buddy?
That offers little relief.
Very little
Hey,
relief.
come on, Dad, give him a hug. Tell him he'll be all right.
Be all right.
Tell him Jesus loves him.
He's so smart. You got to call him. Sarah Brown, Sarah already.
I call him old.
Hey, Daniel.
Apparently, he ate 6 popsicles after this. I don't know if he recorded all of it, but he ate all 6.
Do you know what? He did pretty good, man.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yes, that burn for that poor guy did not go away though.
Coming up, I'll tell you. Yeah, no, that's right. It hangs around, doesn't it?
man.
Bro.
Whoops. Get rid of that.
Oh man.
Yeah, that shit hangs around, dude.
How many people did we lose on that? Like, how many are you down to? 4 people watching now. Oh,
I didn't even know. I wasn't watching that.
we made an exciting show for everybody. Wow.
Yeah. Chili challenge.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I've eaten some hot stuff. It's just melted the wax in my ears, man. But not probably as hot as what he's got there, man.
Oh no, I did way hotter. So we did the Toe of Satan challenge, which was 9 million Scoville heat units, and I beat that twice. And but there's a difference between pepper extract and capricia powder, which are 2 different things. Like, one is straight capricia powder dipped in liquid, right? Juice. They basically juice all these really hot peppers. And the other one is just capricia powder mixed with like sugar and candy, right? Except one amplifies the other, which is really weird. So the more raw of the two would be actual sauces versus candies, right? So even though the lollipop is still registered at 9, it's probably coming in at 2.5, right, on the Scoville heat unit. Even though 2.5 million is still a lot, it's still not the 9 that they claim, because it's just capricia. If you do like peppers, you know, normally you can eat the outside of a pepper and it's not very hot, right?
Yeah.
It's when you eat the seeds that are inside.
Yeah,
You have the capricia, and then when you bite down, your whole mouth just lights up, man.
Burns up,
You know, and then you realize you made a massive mistake very quickly. So, like, I've had most of them, dude. Bootledge Loki, 7-Pot Dogla, Scorpion X Pepper, Ghost Pepper, Carolina Reaper, Pepper X. I've done most of the really hot ones, man. And I got to tell you, dude, each one of them presents their own set of pain. Like, one that you would think is lower in numbers, like 1.2 million versus, you know, like the Pepper X Dragon, which is 3.5 million, right? The one I've had 1.5s beat 3.5s just because of the juices that come with it. Like, that just make the burn so much more intense. Like, each pepper offers its own little, like, but on the Richter scale, they're read through Scoville heat units, so it's however hot the capricia powder is, right? So even though, like I said, it registered at 3.5, it's not nearly as wet of a pepper. It doesn't have all the oils on it like the 1.5 does. So the 1.5 just gets on your tongue and just goes into it, you know? And that's the issue. Like, I'd rather have seed pods all day than oil peppers. Anything with a pepper that has like an oily feel to it, you're in for a world of hurt, man. I always test peppers. That's why I'm like, does that have oil?
Yeah.
If you can squeeze it and it bleeds a little bit, you're like, oh boy, this is going to be a rough one.
It's going to be hard. Yeah, I haven't done anything like that for quite some time, actually.
No?
And probably not to that extreme either. But you know, definitely has some hot stuff, and it becomes uncomfortable. You know, even when it comes to food and things like that, you think, oh, this beautiful food, like Thai food, for instance. You know, I love Thai food, but some of that, I had some Thai one night, and I'll tell you what, mate, I didn't enjoy it. It was just way too hot.
I just had that the other day. I love pad thai. I love it, but not overly done pad thai, like not spiced up to the point where it's unbearable. And I went down and I had pad thai down at our little Thai restaurant that just opened up, and I was like, man, this is not edible. And the guy goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, I like hot stuff, but this is like dude, I'm 3 forks in, and I'm having to like, well, I shouldn't be doing this, man. You got to Americanize this slightly, bro.
Yeah,
Come
too
on,
hot.
man. We're not used to this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I've travelled through a lot of the Asian countries and what have you, and I really like trying their different cuisines and
Mhm.
stuff. And that's where I come across it. And everyone was laughing at me, these little buggers. I was eating, and they're just chewing it down like it was yesterday's dinner, and
Yeah.
I was struggling, mate. Oh, dude.
Dying. I'm sure that's why I have so many internal problems now because of
Yeah.
the challenges and like I'm almost positive that's the case. Varicose veins exploding and bleeding to death inside my stomach, dude. I've bled so I've had internal bleeds twice now, and in each case, I digested over half of my blood factor in both scenarios.
Oh,
So
shit.
yeah, so when my varicose vein exploded, right, it bleeds off into my dietary tract, and then my body actually processes it through my dietary system, and then it comes out the other end. So I actually ate half of my blood content, right? Because I got down
Was it
to
black?
almost a 7.1. What's that?
Was it black?
Oh, very. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you digest it, not only that, it smells really bad.
Yeah.
But like I said, the problem with that is I've done it twice now. So technically, I've consumed all of my blood content at one point in my life or another.
Oh,
Right?
shit, man.
Isn't that crazy? Because I've had the same bleed twice, and both times I should be at a 14. Every time I get down to a 7, right, a hemoglobin of 7, that means that I've consumed half of my blood content.
Yeah.
Right? So low numbers. I've done that twice now. So that means I've actually fully digested my entire body mass worth of blood at one point in my life. So, yeah. And like I said, I'm sure all those internal organs probably didn't like the pepper challenges and everything else I could throw at my esophagus and my, so
Nope.
yeah, probably wrecked most of this, and that's why I'm where I'm at today.
It's telling you all about it.
I did it for you, YouTube. It was all for you. Where's my patrons?
See, where is the thanks? Hey, where is
Did it for the tube, man?
It's in those 50 views of that last video. I don't know.
That was worth it, man. That was so worth it. No, no, it really was not. I hate you guys. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Come on, man. Bear with me here for the 4 people watching.
Is Rodney still in the
Oh, we
chat?
got 5. We got 5. Take care, Matt and everyone. Chat prayers for Rodney Bell. Yep, we just lost another. Aww.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Sucking out some bread.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you, Jay. Thanks for popping in, mate. And sorry, did you miss Rodney? You may have, yeah.
Yeah, I did too, man. I'm kind of frustrated about that still.
Before he goes, though, I'll give him the wrench. You
get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you. This is like the Oprah show, man.
Look under your seats.
Look under your seats. There's a blue wrench. Oh, really? Where? Yeah. Everybody gets a blue wrench.
I'll see you later, Adrian.
There goes Adrian.
Adrian's at a gutful. He's probably off to work. I'm off to work myself. Piss out. So's Nitro, and he's going there. I should end this because Rodney's gone, and that was the whole premise of it.
You're good, man. We're just having fun.
Yeah,
Way to wake up and do things anyways. You see this face and this hair. Yeah, I know. Florida, you see the tan though, right?
Yeah.
You see the difference? Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, that Florida sun, man.
Dude, I do, bro. Look at that, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was like
Florida
my truck.
life.
My truck and the brown one. That's
yeah. Yeah, you can tell which one's out the window all the time and stuff.
Yeah. That was funny because when I was driving in Canada, it was my left one that was burnt up.
Yeah, well, this one gets it too, but like I said, you can tell the underside. I have such large arms that hang by my side, so I only get the tan on the one side.
Yeah.
As I roll it over, it's all white. It's like, oh, geez, okay, what happened?
You start laying on the beach with your arms up,
ladies,
and the thing under your chin there. Yeah.
Little visor, little sunbag. Hey, what's up, bro?
You're so metro.
Is there any cool way to look cool doing that? Just holding that little sun ray pamphlet in front of your face, so that
there's not, unless you got.
I don't think there is.
Unless you got potato and eggs in it.
Right. I really don't think there is a cool way to do that, man.
Nope.
Like there's no. Yeah.
Look like a mong.
You just look. You just look like a silly person. Like,
Yeah.
why? Just tilt your head back a little more. And you'll get it all. You don't need to feed me energy. You know.
Do they still do that?
Yeah, I still see people at the beach with it. It's always a lot of the older folks, like 60s and ups, that use those things. But yeah, I still see it. There's people sunbathing at the pools. You'll see them out there with their stupid little. And they'll just be. And the dumb thing is they have shades on, so they're giving themselves raccoon eyes, and they forget that they have their hat on
Oh,
and their shades.
God.
So, like, why even wear a hat if you're just gonna put the sun in your face anyways? Like, just
Yeah. Ridiculous.
it's like it doesn't make
Ridiculous.
sense. It really doesn't make sense. You know? And I've gone to the beach. I've made stupids. Here's how you know that you live in Florida. If you're a vlogger, here's how you can tell a vlogger that lives in Florida if you don't know where they're at. If they wear a GoPro strap around their head, odds are they go out in the sun with their GoPro strap on their head, and odds are they have a wonderful GoPro strap line that looks so much different than the rest of their head.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
why you'll find a lot of them wear hats most of the time, so they can play it off. Right. That's why normally when it starts getting a little sunny out, I turn the cap around and camera over the cap, and
There you go.
got a reason to have the weird tan line instead of the GoPro strap line. You know?
Yeah, that's nerdy. GoPro straps
Right.
nerdy.
Nerdy,
Cap,
right.
absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you're good. It's basic bro syndrome right there. It's 101 classes of basic bro syndrome reverse baseball cap. All right.
dude.
You start using, cat pickup lines and catch lines from How I Met Your Mother, your heroes, Neil Patrick Harris.
God.
I mean, that's basic bro syndrome. That's how you can tell the average blogger in Florida. Start using words like bro and dude and homie and this is starting to sound a lot like me, man.
Yeah. You gotta turn it down a notch, eh?
I'm telling you. Have you ever seen the Basic Bro YouTube video? How to your results are in your Basic Bro? It's college humor. When you get off here, look up Basic Bro, college humor, Basic Bro. Okay, Basic Bitch and Basic Bro. Watch those two videos. They are really amusing, man. I don't know if you've ever followed college humor at all, but they started off back in the early 99 2000s. There were a bunch of college kids that started a YouTube channel for college, and they were making videos, and somebody made a video called Power Thirst, right, which blew up. And we don't know how it blew up. It just at the time was the funniest thing anybody had ever seen. Now it's a little like, well, okay, it's kind of funny, but we also know the progression of YouTube and how bad it's gotten. Like, it takes a lot to make people laugh on YouTube now, or we almost have to see somebody get hurt, or Pain Olympics of some kind, or a prank that goes seriously wrong, or
nipple piercings. Yeah.
Right. So Power Thirst, but back then nobody had really seen anybody doing stuff like that in 99, 2000. So when you see this post, it's like, almost 20 years ago, you're like, holy crap. But it was, if you listen to what they say during the Power Thirst commercial, it's really amusing, man. And that branded them. But what happened was that carried through, that pushed that whole next wave of Power Thirst stuff to a whole new level. That's when they started making funny Batman videos, where, like, that's kind of where we got the idea of Fat Man, except, like, they do an actual version of Batman, like how Batman got his voice. He's hanging this dude upside down off a building. He's like, okay, go with me now. I'm going to try all these different voices. You tell me which one's best. Every time you get it wrong, I'm going to let the slack out a little more. And you're like, what? What is happening right here? He's like, oh, the drugs, governor. And he's like, I don't like that one. And he drops them a little bit more. You're like, oh, geez, what is happening here? And no, their skits got better and better and better with time. And then they started getting actual actors from SNL involved. And that's when it got really funny. That's when they started making some fun stuff. So college humor grew to a massive thing. But if you've never seen any of those skits, man, there's another one, college humor, pull out of Iraq. That's a messed up one. If you listen to that one, that's why we haven't pulled. It's college humor, pulling out of Iraq.
What was that first one you said? I'm going to
talk. College humor, Basic Bro. So somehow they've managed to take pulling out of Iraq and made it a sexual thing. Like, the U.S. leader is talking to the Irani leader about pulling out of Iraq, and somehow the conversation turns very sexual. It's very interesting how they were able to and you catch everything because it's all real. Like, it's stuff that's been happening, but it's just weird how they were able to place it. I don't know how to explain that very well. You'll understand when you watch it. That's not one I
Yeah,
really want to go into too much unless you have an opportunity to watch it. But
I
those
got
college
that.
humor, yeah, college humor pulling out of Iraq. Just listen to the what I'm saying, pulling out of Iraq. It gives you an
Yeah,
idea of where we're going with this thing.
yeah,
So yeah, yeah. But you realize they're both SNL actors, right? So they're both from Saturday Night Live. They're just on the College Humor channel, and so when that happened,
yeah,
it started getting really funny.
yeah. I'm kind of
Yeah.
guessing you might even. Thanks for doing the live stream for Rodney. Hang on, just read this.
Mhm.
Take care. No worries, Ron. See you, mate. I didn't think anyone else was in it. I'm kind of thanks for popping in, Ron. Good on you, buddy. I'm kind of thinking you may be into Kevin Smith stuff.
I love Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, and you see, Kevin's like me, and that's where me and you two don't get along very well with people because I am just like Kevin Smith. When I have something to say, I just say it. I don't like. There's no beating around the bush. I just lay it out for you. Like I have the exact same attitude as Kevin Smith when it comes to things, and I'm
Mm.
not sure people handle that well. Like a lot of people really don't like Kevin Smith, and a lot of people do. Like Kevin's a take it or leave it kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? You either like the way he does things or you don't. Kevin doesn't like bullface anybody. He just tells you what it is. And that's his thoughts. If you don't like it, kick rocks, pal. You know.
So much for Silent Bob. Yeah.
Right. But that is, yeah. Kevin and me, I watch everything Kevin does, man. He's one of my favorite all time YouTubers. He's made some of the funniest videos ever. For those of you guys that are Mallrats fans and Jay and Silent Bob and all the dude, even Dogma was hilarious, bro.
Dog
The
was
movie
great.
was so ridiculous, dude. So
It was.
so you're saying if I was the last dude on the planet, you me? It's like, okay.
And then Armageddon comes and he's
Right.
cracking through all these.
He pulls his pants down. He's like, "Are we doing this or what?" Like, Kevin Smith is a riot, dude. His editing is just—he's so funny. His like most of the movies he makes is just him and his buddies. It's like, what if we? Yeah, dude. Like, it's not a bunch of writers sitting down like we're gonna make a fantastic movie. It's just him and his buddies getting really high and talking, and then they're like, "Yeah, that's a good idea. Jot that shit down." And then they go and they make the movie based on these jotted down, high, stoned out of their brain ideas, and
That's
then we
right.
end up with Dogma and Mallrats. What's the other one? Chasing Amy,
Taking
Jay
Amy,
and
yeah.
Silent Bob Strikes Back, dude. And he's actually done some really big movies too, man. He hasn't done small stuff too. He did what? What was the one with Die Hard? Die Hard again. Bruce Willis, 2007. I think he did a lot of the screenwrite for Die Hard. He wanted it to be comical, like the part where he's like, "Dude, you just crashed a car into a helicopter." Yeah, I ran out of bullets. Like, yeah, that was Kevin Smith at his finest writing Bruce Willis's lines. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the guy is a comedic genius, man. He is. He's just
He's great.
riot.
He's great.
Yeah.
I've always liked those quirky movies that he's made.
Mhm.
And especially James.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Silent Bob Strike Back.
Strike Back.
when he goes, when he's in the car with the nun, I live by the book, and I was, okay, so he goes down. Now in the movie, he was talking about it. He goes, "It's a fantastic thing. I got to go down on Princess Leia, and I fought Luke Skywalker."
Dude, no, for real, man. I was even intrigued. They got Mark Hamill to take it on. Now, I love Mark Hamill because he takes on these crazy roles. Like, if it's funny and he thinks it's going to be funny himself, he'll do it all day. The fact that they even got Mark Hamill to play the bad guy at the end for the movie sequence was just epic to me.
Fantastic.
It was fantastic, man. But I think sometimes Kevin has the ability to take things out of people's normal frame of mind, like Kinky Kelly and the Sexy Stud, right? That's not something most people would grasp at all. Like, Kevin, where were we going with the end of this film? Why is there a donkey and a stripper dude? What is happening here? Okay. And that's when I think sometimes Kevin loses a lot of his audience when he does things like that are just so gone, where you don't understand how it got to this level.
Yeah.
That Kevin loses, right. And I get a kick out of it. Like, I think it's funny. Kiki Kelly and the Sexy Stud. I'm like, what? If he's Kelly, where's the stud? He's like, I'm the stud guy. It's like, oh my God, dude. No, look what he's doing to this donkey.
Hey Bob, how are you, mate? You're just coming in at the end here, dude. We had Rodney on earlier in hospital, and we were having a bit of a chat to Rodney and all that, and we're just banging on about all sorts of crap at the moment. So just catching up. But good to see you again, Bob, as always, mate.
Well, look, man, I'm gonna let you cut it off because we could go all day. Once you brought up Kevin Smith, I could talk all day about Kevin Smith.
I know that opened a bag of a can of worms.
Yeah,
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
big hero of mine. Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm on his mailing list. So
Yeah, there you go.
yeah. All right, great to see you. Thanks for popping in,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks,
Awesome
man.
chat.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
Yeah,
Everybody
no.
in chat. To the view.
All you two people in chat.
Yeah.
I'll catch you.
I'm outie.
Yeah, good on you. Thanks, man. See you, mate. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, we nicking off, mate. It was just one of those. I just messaged Rodney and I just said, "Do you want to go on live, mate?" So he was all in his hospital gown and all sorts of stuff, and he was went on the live. So everyone got on and said g'day to him, and he's having an operation tomorrow. Not sure if you're aware of that. Yeah, so wish him all the best. But anyway, I'm outie. Thanks very much for popping in, everyone, once again. And I won't actually be doing a live this week. I think Jim will be doing it for the Friday night that I normally pop on. But that I'll sort that out a little bit later with Jim. But thanks, everybody. And wishing Rodney all the best for tomorrow. And I'm sure he will make a speedy recovery. All right, well, take care, everybody, and I'll catch you soon.